Hey everyone, it's October 10th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with serial killer Harvey Murray Glatman, known as the Glamour Girl Slayer, who murdered at least 3 women in the 1950s, and that is him right over there. Glatman was born in 1927 in the Bronx as an only child and engaged in antisocial behavior even as a young boy, tying a string around his member and pulling on it for a thrill, which concerned his parents, but doctors told him it was just a phase. The family moved to Colorado when he was 11, where he began breaking into the homes of local women and stealing their lingerie. At the age of 12, he began experimenting with autoerotic asphyxiation and soon moved on to sexually assaulting women in their homes, first facing legal trouble in 1945 when he was caught in the act. As soon as he made bail, he fled to New York, where he was arrested for breaking into a woman's home and tying her up before sexually assaulting her and finally letting her go. After being diagnosed as schizophrenic, Glatman spent just 8 months in prison for burglary because sexual assault was often downplayed in the 1940s. Unfortunately, it seems likely to still be the case in the 2040s. When released, he moved to Albany, where he committed a number of muggings and sexual assaults and got a 5 to 10 year sentence, ultimately being transferred to Sing Sing. While incarcerated, prison psychologists diagnosed Glatman as a psychopath, but he was a model prisoner and got released early in 1948. He soon moved to Los Angeles, where his crimes escalated. Glatman would hang out near modeling agencies where he would approach young women and tell them he was a photographer for magazines and that he needed models for his photo shoots. He would drive them back to his apartment where he would tie them up and sexually assault them as he did previously, taking photos of them in various stages of undress, but now finishing off by strangling his victims and dumping their bodies in the desert. Glatman successfully killed at least 3 women this way, but was caught with a victim in his car in 1958. When he demanded that she undress at gunpoint, she refused and he shot her in the thigh. She managed to grab the gun away from him and held him at gunpoint until the police happened to drive by and stopped to investigate. When arrested, he confessed to the 3 previous murders and led the police to a box he had hidden that was stuffed with photos of his previous victims. After a trial in late 1958, Glatman was sentenced to death and was executed in the gas chamber at San Quentin the following year. Posthumously, he became a suspect in the 1954 slaying of Boulder Jane Doe in Colorado at a time when he lived there. Her identity remained a mystery until DNA analysis in 2009 was able to link her to her living relatives. A Dragnet TV film, known as Dragnet 1966, despite not airing until 1969, had a storyline based on Glatman with dialogue based on his actual conversations with police. When asked why he committed murder, his character said, "The reason I killed those girls was because they asked me to. They did, all of them. They said they'd rather be dead than be with me." If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Harvey Murray Glatman, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.